far from yourself, but she has lots of interesting information to share about. Please relax and just enjoy our talk, and if you've got some interests or questions, you can also talk to her later on. Hi Helen, would you like to start?
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Helen and I've come from Tokyo. I was in Sasakawa Foundation listening to the space policy people, and I was so excited to come here, and I have to thank Hila-san and Runa-san for inviting me. We literally met like a week and a half ago, and then we met again at Slush, and again I met Suzuki-san as well. And I was trying to get my head around what is the Kyoto entrepreneur startup scene like, and to see all of you guys here, I think it's just such an amazing start, and also for Hila-san and Runa-san to get you guys together. Now, the topic I'm going to talk about tonight is space, Uchu, right? If I got the pronunciation right. So how many of you want to go to space? Come on, we have more hands, we need more hands. Okay. How many of you have watched Star Wars or Star Trek or Space Brothers? Don't lie, come on, hands up. Okay, much better. How many of you have visited JAXA or some sort of space agency or played with a rocket when you were 5? All of you should have your hands up. Okay, that's great. What I want to say is I work with space startups. Okay, let's take it a few years back. So, 私は弁護士です。I am a lawyer as well, English and barrister, training, fighting court cases about 4 years ago. Many things happened in my life. Primarily, like say, we heard from Mark and his product about Shopify. All of you have at one point a dream, correct? All of you have a dream. Okay, what is your dream? You don't know, okay, you don't want to share it now. But let's say all you have a dream, I don't care. We heard about bento box, we heard about coffee, we heard about, there is something that you personally are passionate about. It could be in a dream, you might have shared with someone, you might have not shared with anyone yet. Space is one of them. Now, the starting point is people think you're crazy. You have to start with that point. You're crazy. Why do you think you can do what you're doing? So about 10 years ago, I was working in maritime. So London, so who have visited London? Yes, Harry Potter and whatnot, and the taxis and afternoon cafes. Well, the point is I studied and stayed in London for about 15 years, and I knew I was very interested in maritime. I started doing a PhD on maritime security, tackling piracy. A different world altogether. And the problem with piracy is kidnap and ransom. I'm sure some of you watched horror films and you watch sci-fi films and you watch Pirates of the Caribbean. So my point is, I thought, okay, let's think, Helen, let's think.